everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Minecraft. This is Hyperlink here. Today, I am very excited about our first redstone project, probably my first ever redstone project. We are going to be building an automated sugar farm, and I'm also going to start taking a look at our little boundary here, our little area around our market, and seeing what we're going to be doing next about enhancing the way that that looks. So let's get started. Teehee. Oh. Ah, you're so cute. One thing you'll immediately notice is I built a circle around the perimeter of our little market here, and what I am envisioning is that in order to make this feel, as we were talking about trying to kind of bring all this together, what I want to try and do is build some houses that kind of butt up against to these, little market stalls here, so as if at one point maybe this started as an initial sort of marketplace and then houses kind of grew around it, just how like a little town might grow. And that was kind of the thought process here. I'm going to probably start the framework for these off camera. I've been kind of wanting to make sure I document every single little process, but I don't feel like I've made a ton of progress because obviously sitting and talking about it takes longer than actually doing it. So I'm going to try a couple of those off camera just to kind of get a feel for it. But I am also going to work on a sugarcane automation farm. Now initially when I started thinking about this world, I really wanted it to be more of a creative build, but I thought it would be really cool underneath our little farming station here if we could build an automated sugarcane farm. And I found a really cool sort of tutorial from a guy named, I think it's Green Guitar Guy or something like that. I'll make sure to put a link to his video below. I don't think you necessarily need to see the exact step. Maybe I'll do like a speed a time lapse sort of thing, just because you've seen those types of farms, right? It's not super complicated. Essentially you have water that comes down into a hopper, and then you have your sugar cane growing, and then as it grows, then then pistons pop out and push it down into the hopper, and then you can come and collect it. So I wanted to have something kind of neat. I thought that'd be neat to have like a little secret underneath here, but I will get working on that. So those are two things that I wanted to, I just wanted to make some progress. I did some exploring as well. And I found a couple of villages. I found some dark oak biomes with some, dark oak trees, and we've got those planted here. I even found some acacia trees in a savanna. I found a desert biome that you can see down in the bottom middle there. So we're just working on getting this filled in. Again, not really wanting to bore you with all the exploring, just trying to get a sense of what it is that you guys want to see. And I really want to get more into building. So I thought that would be kind of the primary focus for this episode and probably the next episode, just trying to make a little bit of progress on that. So let's get started. My first official redstone project, I think, officially official, is complete. The time lapse is probably painful because let me just tell you, I am not very good with being prepared. So, well, I was gonna put a row of glass. I will do that eventually, but I also want to put a little bit more light. It's working well. You know, at first it had already grown, and then once I put the repeater in, I thought that I did something wrong, so I kept going back, and honestly, I'm not very familiar with redstone, so I had to look up how to make a repeater. I had to look up how to make a comparator. So anyway, the project was actually very simple. Again, I will put a link to, oh, that goes all the way. I won't tear that down then. I will put a link to the video that explains how to do that. The Green Guitar guy did a really good job explaining it. I think this is a really great build for survival. I think it's minimum on the resources, and it works great. So I'm really happy with it. I think this will be a very nice, simple way to go AFK and collect, you know, a bit of sugar cane here. Primarily, I'm wanting to make paper en masse. I have sort of a vision one day for a nice library, and you know, this is one of the first things I wanted to make sure that I did so that I had plenty of paper later. Are you not gonna work? I was like hoping that it would activate, but come on, grow. Wow. Way to leave us hanging. Really? And Wonder Twin powers. Activate. Activate. And activate. Hey! Okay, moving on. While it might not seem like some difficult achievement, I had to move this whole thing back so that it sort of aligned with the perimeter that we built here. I don't think I'm going to do that with this one because it kind of cuts halfway through it, so I think that looks kind of cool. I'm going to try to build one house here and one house. I want this to be a walkway, so maybe one house. Now see, this is too far forward, so this one's probably going to have to move back as well. Yeah, it might not seem like a lot of work, but having to relocate all these blocks backwards is kind of frustrating. But I think moving the sheep to start right around here, and then this will be maybe sort of a wooden archway to get through here. And then a house here, maybe an archway here to start going in this direction. And yeah, I'm really liking that idea. So I am learning. I'm learning. I apparently, so I put glowstone down to help increase the light level, but I don't think that sugarcane grows in the dark, like complete darkness. I thought that was kind of interesting. Did I put all the, oh, here. So I'm just moving everything around a little bit. It's taking some time to do that. I didn't, you know, I mean, it's just a part of trying to determine how we want things to look, and it's going to change and transition as we go, but and we'll learn, right? We'll learn what we like, we'll learn what fits well. I'll probably like bring this grass out some more in a little bit more of an arch now that this is all moved backwards. You know, it's a learning process for all of us. Oh, these were used as decoration, so maybe we'll just tuck them kind of up here like that. And then maybe this gold one and the iron one. So we're learning what fits well, what we like, what we don't. Oh yeah, I dig that. I dig that. Fun. Our mining shop has been reestablished. Boom, boom, boom. Grab an emerald. Grab a diamond. And I think I want a block of gold. I feel like I had, get on there. I feel like I had a redstone piece there before, but I think having something kind of, no, we need to balance that out. Maybe just plop it down right there. Oh, I love that. I think that's adorable. All right. So before we wrap up today, I wanted to show you, I expanded the farm a little bit. I had mentioned that I made it to a village, so I found some carrots and I've expanded this out. And I'm also happy to report that I found beets. Now, beets are new for me. I have not played the latest update when these were introduced. And I will say that they only have hunger haunch regeneration of 1, I think. Let me just do a quick test here. Yeah, barely 1. So not even a full hunger haunch. I was hoping to be able to introduce this kind of en masse in the farm here, but I just don't really think it makes sense. You know, if it's not going to provide that much regeneration for hunger, then probably won't bother with it. Like I said, I was kind of going to start playing around with this. You know, I have mixed feelings about this particular setup. I feel like it kind of looks like something out of the West, the Wild Wild West. That's just what I think of when I hear your feet. Where are you? Where are you? That's just kind of what I think of whenever I see it. So I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and end this episode for today. I'm going to continue to play around with the walls here and just see what we can do to make this kind of flow. You know, it's difficult on a diagonal sort of shape here. It's difficult to get this to kind of look the way we want with how it's going to be at an angle. Oh yeah, it's nighttime. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you leave a like if you enjoyed this video, and feel free to let me know what we should work on next. You know, I'm interested to hear what you guys want to see and to collaborate with all of you. So thank you guys for watching. Have a good one. Until next time. Bye bye.